Hey, what's up? What's up? THL, what's going on? You're listening to some wonderful music that gets us hyped up here. My name's Saku. I am joined by a couple of great individuals that are thankfully available to help do the stream tonight. And as you can tell, the stream is not really going too well because I'm new here. But yeah, we'll do the introductions right first, and then I'll try and fix this screen right now. So, coming in hot, we have former captain of previous THL seasons, but a well-seasoned veteran in Eternal. How you doing, Eternal?
I'm doing all right. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here for my first ever team review dream. So,
Yeah,
looking forward to seeing all the players.
should be good. Should be good. And then we have the returning. I keep on wanting to say impertinence, but there's no T in impermanence. So how you doing, impermanence?
Doing great as long as you don't call me impotence.
Yeah, that'd be a different show, different topics. I don't
That's
know if
not
we
what
want.
we're here for.
Yeah, we don't want to do any reveals on that either. But that's
No.
yeah. So so how's
Might
everybody?
lose some players.
Players, and then Twitch might come after us for some weird reason. But anyway, neither here nor there. So as you can tell, our names are all messed up on the screen, but easily fixed. And there. I am who I am, and Eternal is who Eternal is, and Impermanence is there. Cool.
Stop messing up our
I know.
identities.
I know. So now that the introductions are done, now we can get into the nuts and bolts of what's going on tonight. So you are seeing the team reveals for THL for the 29th season. That's incredible. So thanks to all the players over the years and seasons to contribute their time and energy and sometimes tilt towards playing the games and getting things done. It's a very fun league. And welcome to all the new players as well that's going to hopefully view what's going on tonight. So we're going to start off the Wild Series, Season 14. And that is going to be just one conference. It's going to be Green Conference. They have about 7 teams in there. We got Hero Series coming up after that, Season 26. They got 15 teams. Slight little change because of attendance. We had to chop the teams down to 3 people per team, so there's a little bit more time through the season to play. So that's good. We're going to have 3 conferences there. So that's going to be orange. It's going to be orange, teal, and purple. Legacy Series is coming in. That's where the season 29 comes in. So we're going to have four conferences there with a total of 20 teams playing in that section. So we got red, your atypical red, gold, silver, and now blue, rocking and rolling, moving over from old wild to the new style. Then we got Pro Series, which will not have 2 conferences, only have 1 in pink. We got 13 teams there. That's entering its 17th season. And then we are coming in hot with the Duo Series Beta. So that has 21 teams. It's also going to have 3 conferences. So the ones that have multiple conferences, you're going to see the Wheel of Doom. So what that means is basically we're putting the teams, shove them in a proverbial hat, spinning the wheel, and then we get to see which conference is free. So, and then we'll end the show with the final comments, which is basically the casters shedding light on what they feel is going to be a stone cold killer team for that particular series. But that should be fun. So, if you guys are ready, we can start with the Wild.
Let's get into it, baby.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right,
So, for
number
the
1.
first team, we have Anxious Fucking Mess
Yep.
with V in the 1 seed, Maxi Born 1, 2, 3, 4 in the 2, Menmark and Memnark in the 3, Robobson in the 4, and Slight in the 5, with Bone Masher as captain. Some of these people you may know from like other THL series who have been around, and I think this roster is looking kind of stacked. I'm not too familiar with a lot of the Wild um,
I was gonna say that.
community, but yeah, I think
They get a
knowing Bone Masher, he's gonna
they get a
like
wash 2 seed, so
yeah.
Yeah,
theoretical 2 seed.
hmm
that team is terrifying. Oh my god. Not looking forward to that.
Especially with Mem and Rebob on there with Maxibon and Cult. Oh my goodness. And Slate, obviously. Slate's no slouch. Been a champion in their own rights in other squads, but crazy. So that's number 1, folks. And that's it. That wraps up the reveals. We're out of here.
All right, see ya.
Later.
My wife picked cookies. I got stuff to do. No.
I got graduate school work.
There you go. There you go. All right. For number 2,
Yeah, coming up next, we got Staff of the 5 Dubs.
there we go. Staff of the 5 Dubs.
Yeah, and this team's looking very solid as well. Captained by Copa, Shaman Cord, leader himself in the flesh. Not playing. Oh, sorry, no, he is playing. He's in the 5th seed. Lineup's looking solid though. We got Sinferno, Sprinkle, Nice Jewish Owl, Filtrophobe, and Copa himself. Sinferno coming off of an insane wild finish last season. I believe he finished at 3rd overall on ladder and peaking at rank 1 shortly after that. So look out for that. That's going to be kind of nutty. Also looking hot is Nice Jewish Owl. Last season having the best record in the Wild Conference with 7-1, 87.5% win rate. Pretty nutty. That's like if you're looking at a team and your 3rd seed is like a reigning 7-1 player, that's crazy. Like the first 2 teams that we're looking at out of Wild are just so unbelievably stacked. It's looking really competitive this season across the board.
Yep. There's a little bit of a surprise, but we'll reveal a little bit of the surprise at the end. So
Keeping
okay.
the sauce for later, I guess.
Yeah, just an observation I didn't realize until we started looking at the list of teams that's here. But Eternally, go for the next one.
All right, so we got E.T. Nazoth, captained by Cosmic Ghost in my stead. So we have Cosmic Ghost in the 1 seed, Hamas in the 2, username ABCD in the 3 seed, Droopy in the 4 seed, and Curly Whirly in the 5. Um, as you guys know, I was the captain for the Wild division of ET. I'm glad that Cosmic Ghost was able to recreate the roster from scratch after mine kind of got, let's just say it wasn't ideal. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this entirely new roster can do in this upcoming season of THL.
I think literally assembling a team as quickly as Cosmic did is a achievement in itself with like the small pool of Wild players. So thank you very much for keeping the league going in Wild, Cosmic, and ET and all that.
Yeah, Cosmic did it kind of express like how like he didn't want the series to die. So
No,
yeah,
no.
Yeah, it was close. There was maybe 2 or 3 teams as soon as the season ended, and then with I don't know the Wild's meta nature, I guess, or how volatile it was, but it was there was some noise. But thankfully, we ended up pulling out, and as you can see on the screen graphics, you have 7 teams this time, so that's good.
And great logo too.
Yes, yeah, a
you're
continuation.
welcome.
So, and also for new players that have joined this for the first time, is the PR is free, meaning that there is no PR cap for this or the Pro Series. So, all right, let's go for the next one.
What do we got here? We got the Wild THL Fanatics. This is another solid roster. It's captained by Dr. Bomb D. We got Neon Heron in 1st seed, Devalian in 2nd, Spooky Daddy in the 3rd, Super Base 4th, and Azalea Kari 5th. These guys had a pretty solid run last year as well. I believe they went to either the semis or the finals, if I'm not mistaken. Devalian being a really great player. I played with him when I captained Wild 2 seasons ago, so I can definitely vouch that he's just cracked uh, on and off the game. Great guy. 4-2 last season, 66.67 win percentage. So can't really complain about that. Super Base also had a great season. Super Base got Rookie of the Year, if I'm remembering correctly, from last week in Wild. So, I mean, there's growth. They've got pretty much the whole team. I think it's the exact same team coming back, running it back from last season. So, obviously that's great. You've got like the communication and all that built together. So, another good team there. Good streamer on their team too, and Shmoopy Daddy, check him out. But yeah, looks good on their end.
I'm liking it.
I also like their logo too. He's just funny. I love the WWF.
Yeah. The WTF logo on the shirt, and Baum just rarely ever changes his logos for his teams. So he's been steadfast for that. So
How could you not with that? Look at.
I know. Way to keep it real, Doc.
Yeah.
So, all right. Let's go to the next one.
So for this next one, we got Super Serial Clowns with Impermanence in the 1, World 8 in the 2, Grim Blazer in the 3, Bill Snyder in the 4, Tal Null in the 5, with Impermanence as captain. I think World 8 is a really solid addition to this roster, as well as Bill Snyder. I think like I've never really heard of Grim Blazer or Talno,
Tylenol.
but I
Yep.
think that this I think this roster is also one that you probably shouldn't sleep on, especially like if World 8 is on it. Like he's going to be able to generate a few points and some wins. He's a solid player.
We were very happy to get World 8 on our team this season, and bringing Bill back was also huge. Grim is.
Hey, I'm glad you were able to keep World 8 around. Like
I'm sorry.
I'm glad you were able to keep him.
I'm sorry. I forgot I sniped him. I'm so sorry. But yeah, if there's one thing you could say about Grim, he's just the absolute undisputed goat on Quest Rogue. That's all there is to say. I believe Tylenol's a typo, though. I believe their in-game name's Tylenol. But
Okay.
yeah, she's an excellent player. I played with them in pro, blind player, and they haven't played Wild yet, but I'm expecting her to tear it up this season too.
Okay. So that makes more sense. Okay.
Yeah.
So, just for our viewers, new and old, there is definitely going to be spelling mistakes. There's definitely going to be some pronunciation mistakes and some graphical errors. It's just
TLDR, linguistics suck.
it adds to the flavor of the reveals. So
yeah, we got to have some errors. I just added the correct spelling there in the chat just in case.
Yeah, I'll add it to the chart. But yeah, cool.
Oh my God, Geranium, so true, bestie. Anyway, what do we got next here?
Next is
oh yeah,
the
Oregon Greasers. So, what do we got? What do we got? Yeah, the Greasers, captained by Hudak. Also, in their first seed is Hudak. We got a Gades, Zangster in third, Hearthstone Dragon in fourth, and Algrolo in fifth. I believe that's at least 2 new players in Hearthstone Dragon and Algrolo. So if you are in fact new to the league, welcome. You're gonna have a great time. Solid team. I know Hudak's a nice captain. I've heard good things about them there. And yeah, the Greasers, they definitely had some success last year. Agades with the solid 3-3. That's a respectable season in such a competitive league as the 1 seed, right? Because you consider they're playing up against some cracked names like Maxi Bond, Nice Jewish Owl, OTZ, and all that. So looking good, looking good. I like the logo too. The greasy Greasers, love it. I can't not just say greasy like the Trailer Park Boys. I'm
No.
Canadian. It's just literally in my DNA.
And it's
I'm
me.
like banging my head against the wall, trying not to say greasy, but like
Yeah, being filled in my home province, it's fun.
yes,
So
yes.
we just can't say any of the Rickyisms. But
No, yeah,
well, that'll be another show too. So
for sure.
all right. Last but not least,
So this next team, who shall remain a mystery because is captained by Marty B with OT Zaija in the 1 seed, Yo Daddy in the 2, MTG Squirrel in 3, the Watch Wander in the 4, and Bui Bui in the 5. I can't believe I can't say that with a straight face.
I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's just boy or
Boy,
whatever.
boy.
It's still hard.
It is. We can go actually just letter by letter.
But Yo
BY
Daddy is out.
BY.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But I think Yo Daddy is a very familiar face as well,
yep.
who is a veteran.
And MTG
I'm not
Squirrel.
sure.
Yep.
Yeah, as well as I don't know about the others. So if you guys want to fill me in a little bit on some of their stuff, like you can feel free to pitch in.
Well, OTZ is one of the best players in Wild, just flat out. So that's kind of all you need to know there. Yo Daddy, also extremely great player. He ended up winning the Wild Open. He kind of stole my prizing from me there. So I'm looking to get some revenge personally. But yeah, the team's solid. MTG is good player. Uh, the final two
Perhaps
players,
maybe
main
we
players.
can. Perhaps maybe after this he'll be rebranded as the Hearthstone Squirrel.
Yes.
We'll have a Hearthstone Dragon and a Hearthstone Squirrel.
Yeah. You
So
got to get with the program.
yeah, Marty's trying to give his team a little bit of say of what the image or the logo is going to look like in the team name. So it just couldn't submit it in time. So I just AI'd the image with all the names in there with Hearthstone and the Great Dark Beyond, and that's what it came out like. I have no idea why it has a squirrel with a thingy on it, but it is what it is.
That's
So.
cute. I dig it.
I do like the logo. I don't see a reason to change the name though. The name's fire.
So there we have it. All right, so that's our 7 teams. So here's what your green conference is going to look like. Oh, forgot about Marty's last team. So, but it is going to be as soon as I copy paste. Here we go. Live and direct. So what you don't see is the champions, the previous champions of. This is the I guess the tip or trick or side note that I noticed was that the F2L Viridian is disbanded. So, along with another team.
I'm sad.
Another team
Lockdown.
disbanded.
The Shakers, I believe.
Yep.
But they kind of got integrated into like that stacked APM team.
Yep. So, but that's your green conference, folks. Anybody want to take a screeny and throw it into Wild Channer? You feel free to do that. And while you're doing that, we're gonna move over to Hero. All right.
All right, so kicking things off here, we got a Polder Fist Mountain, captained by a harmless dog here. We got a trio of Chewy, Super Center, and a harmless dog himself, coming in just under 1100 PR there. Team solid. I mean, Chewy's my pro captain. He's a great player. Super Center, great. All of them are just solid players all around. So it's a well-rounded team. What do we got here? Chewy was very high up in the standings last season with a respectable 3-4 match record. And what do we see from Super Center and Mr. Dog? Yeah, 2-4 as well. So overall, I like it. I like the logo a lot. Too.
Yeah.
This is possibly the best logo that we've seen so far. So
we love you, Chewy, for making us content like this. It's classic now. So
it's just so real. Like who hasn't been there?
Yep.
But yeah,
lightly,
solid first team.
You can lightly see who's in the background to who he's saying that to, but Don't stare too hard. So, all right, next one.
Okay, we got a paternal milestone, captained by Bone Masher, with LF Potter in the one, Bone Masher in the two, and Yellow Dart in the three. Uh, this is gonna be, I think, pretty interesting. Bone Masher and Yellow Dart on the same team, both really solid players, as well, and LF Potter as well. Like this roster that you can't really sleep on, especially like it's also like close to that 1100 PR mark. Like 1070 is nothing to 1072 is nothing to scoff at.
Yeah,
So
the PR.
expect a strong performance
Yep,
from them.
exactly. So the PR cap for this, well, normally 1850 for the 5-man teams. This one is going to be 1100. And there might be a prerequisite on to join this team with having 4+ kids or 3+ kids. So, Bone Masher.
It comes with their own cheering section, so
That's
it
right.
makes sense.
Yeah.
And they've also got subs. It's like if you don't sub if we need you, then you're not having dinner. So it
Yep.
works.
Yep.
Well, that's sad. Starve them, why don't you?
We're hungry for the wins here.
That's right. That's right. All right, next one.
Coming up next, we got missing perfect acronyms. Very punny, boys. Very punny. Captained by Epic Cat, we got Sriracha, Neverland, Epic Cat. I think that this is probably, as far as PR value, the most bang for your buck we're gonna see. Sriracha, this whole team's just really talented.
Mm-hmm.
Even last year, looking at like their records, Sriracha and Neverland very, very high up on the standings there with 5-2 from Sriracha above 70%. And where do we got? I just lost it. Oh crap! Where did Neverland go? There you are. 5-2, also above 70%, and then Epic Cat 4-4, respectable. So I don't know how they snuck this team in for 840 PR, but surely the cost is going to go up there. Very nicely put together team there.
Yeah, it must have been I'm trying to think who Epic Cat. I can't remember what their PRs were, but I know F Sriracha way up there. But Neverland, I think, is making their way through a couple seasons, I think, so far. So
I mean, it also goes to show how competitive Hero is going to be because everyone is going to be racing for those 500 plus PR players on a team.
yeah,
Like they've gone up in value with the more condensed roster.
should be pretty
It was
interesting.
also corrected last time too, because I was not corrected per se, but someone brought to my attention Neverland is actually approximately like a top 20 player.
Oh shit!
So so that's a little bit of value for the team there. So looking, I feel like they're going to be a little bit more expensive next season.
Yeah, if they stick together.
All right, next.
So the next team we got is the 8-handed death punch. With with small white boy in the one seed, fresh messed up funk in the two, and judo chop in the 3 seed, and judo chop is also captaining. I've played with judo chop before. I've played against him. He's a very solid player, very knowledgeable about the game. Like don't let his PR. I don't know what his current PR is now, but don't let it fool you. Like he really knows what he's doing, and I think he's gonna lead this team like really well, even if it is like 846. Like don't sleep on this team. I think this might be another dark horse for this season.
Well, you can sleep on them. You just be prepared to wake up the next morning losing. So
Yeah.
Oh,
My experience with judo chop is just losing while he was eating chicken wings. So
oh
if that doesn't tell you just how good this guy is, I don't know.
wow, playing with his elbows. Wow,
Right? He doesn't. It's yeah. You can't hold this guy back.
no
This guy's
wet
okay,
serious.
net.
I'll be sure to play my games while eating one of Dallas BBQ's like
Yeah,
burgers.
It might, yeah. This might be the secret tech.
it's making sure you have wet naps there,
Yeah.
quick and handy. So, all right,
What do we got now?
next one.
Yeah, we got E.T. Young Saran, captain by Lucero.
Correction. We,
Oh, yes.
E.T. Yasharaj.
Yep.
Yes, it's Yasharaj. My fault there. I was reading just off the script there.
That's fine.
But, yes, anyway, we're captained by Lucero this season. Coming in with Caleb BM, Lucero, and Lieutenant Cavalry as the 1, 2, and 3 seeds. Just sitting below 1035 PR here. And this team, not a single player had a negative win rate last season, which is very nice to see going into this season. Caleb was among the highest of the top seeds with 3 and 2, 60% win rate. And what we got here, Lucero was even at 3 and 3, and Cavalry 4 and 3, coming up at just below 60%. So very, very solid looking all around.
Yeah, and we were close last time. Like when I was captain, like we were pretty close to actually making playoffs last season. Like it was amazing. Like I was kind of like so anxious because I've never done branch teams before.
Right.
Okay, we ready for the next one?
Yeah, let's go for it. So we got Golden Wisp with Mick in the 1 seed, uh, Lupin in the 2, and Insanity in the 3, with Mick captaining.
Mick, longtime THL player, must take a break there for at least maybe 3 seasons, 4 seasons. Really strong player. So I'm excited to see where the Golden Wisps get to collect some wins throughout the 628 PRs. Kind of underrated a little bit, but welcome
Yeah,
back,
that
Mick.
does. I think that is the lowest. It is the lowest actually PR of all the
It
teams.
is. Yeah.
Got plenty of room to grow. Plenty of breathing room there.
And if I see Mick's in chat, so if are these 2 new players you drafted, or were they just based off of the free agency? And if you didn't know, if folks didn't know in THL, like Marty does some serious hard work in the background to try and fill all these spots up with all the free agents that maybe didn't get picked up by a team, whichever. So hats off to Marty and the individuals and behind that, making sure we have a bunch of teams to play each other. But Mick will probably chime in at some point. But we'll go into the next one.
I want them to be very successful just strictly because of how low their PR is.
Hey, everyone likes an underdog story.
Yeah.
There we go.
Next, we got Defy Us. Good one, guys. Captained by Mike Curse. We got Mike Curse in the 3rd seed, Lupin in the 2nd seed, and Mick. Oops, sorry, I just read the wrong one. Mike Curse in the 3rd seed, Superhero 2nd, and Y the Hunter in the 1st seed. Hunter's
Don't clip
actually.
that, folks.
I just meshed Defias and the Golden Wisps together there by accident. But no, yeah, Defias, Y the Hunter is coming off of being the number 1 ranked 1 seed last season with a sick 5-3 record, 62.5 win rate, and the game win rate of 60%. So looking very solid there. All of these players are looking pretty primed for the next season. My Curse was a sub, won their only set last season. So cool to see you coming in for the full season. Happy to have you. And yeah, Superhero is probably gunning for the MIP award, and I'm sure we can get it going with this team. You got some clear experience with Hunter, and good captain there with Curse, and great logo.
Yeah.
It reminds me of it's very Bloodborne-y, like the Yarnum Shadows. I like it a lot.
PRs hugging.
It's very yeah. I like the logo as well. Like it's also very flavorful for this particular new format. Like you got like 3 guys within the logo.
I don't really like it from a content side of things because then if we have Defy Us going up against Defy Us, then how are they going to ever know who we're talking about if we don't mention player names?
Will the real Slim Shady please stand up?
That's right.
Yeah, when they score up, we're gonna find out who the real Defias is.
That's right. All right, so let's go to the next one. Loving this
So
one.
we got just 3 adjoining crewmates, captained by Nomad Farmer, with Class C in the 1, Aerofy 10 in the 2, and Mythology in the 3. Uh, this is going to be the first time I've seen these 3 players, but is it safe to assume that given their team name, they're all going to be playing Demon Hunter at some point during their season?
Do it. Do it.
Because I would love to see some crewmate Demon Hunter right about now.
I feel like this is our best opportunity to see crewmate Demon Hunter represented in the league. Give it to us.
All right, ready for the next one?
Yeah, let's bring it up. What do we got here? We got Race of the Beyond, captained by Osmonaut. We got Ramiat at the first seed, MPV at the second, and the Ozmeister themselves on the third. Coming close to the 1100 PR, just about 25 plus shy. I believe Ramiat's. I'm not sure if it's their first season, but they definitely didn't play last season. I do know that they're yeah, really solid player though. Come across them in wild, and yeah, I'm sure that they're gonna bridge the gap just fine there.
Yeah,
And
this roster looks really strong, not gonna
yeah,
lie.
yeah, it really
Like,
does.
we all know these
MPV came off a
players.
great season.
Yeah, we all know these players. They've been around.
Yeah,
They've been around the scene for a while. Like, you know what to expect from them. Like,
yeah,
they're
we
going to
got a
put up
lot of
really good
experience
performances.
here.
So,
And yeah, MPV coming up a hot 5-2 season, above 70% win rate. So I'm looking forward to seeing this team see what they can do. They're definitely up there for me.
yeah.
Yeah, Ramiat.
And cool logo too.
Yeah, I don't know who made it, but if somebody, I don't know if Oz was got inspired, but gives me
Yeah, we've
some.
had some really sick logos so far. Shout out, great job, guys.
All right, ready for the next one?
Yeah. Speaking of like solid rosters, we got F2L Black with Robobson in the 1, Darlax in the 2, and Limni in the 3 with Robobson captaining. So yeah, yet another solid roster from F2L. Like I don't really expect nothing less, to be quite honest,
Yep.
because this is a really good like franchised organization within the THL scene, and it's not too far off from like the 1100 PR cap.
Yeah.
I'm also expecting a really good performances from this roster as well.
Solid start. And Starlax being in there, and Lynn, I did remember to add an E. I think I kept on spelling it with one N for some stupid reason and one E. But
Oh, actually, Lynn had a tournament this weekend. How did that go? Who ended up topping that? Let us know in the chat.
Well, Lynn's in chat. She can fill us in right now. Let's do it.
Yeah, exactly. But
who's Donkey? Who's that guy?
oh, that guy? He's okay.
Yeah, he's all right. He may know something about Hearthstone. One or two.
You might know
Yeah.
something about
Definitely
winning.
not a stats guy.
No website out there
Couldn't
for
be him.
So. All right.
Did you? He's the ultimate pack hoarder as well. Fun fact: if you follow him on Twitter and you saw the photo, that is actually crazy. I think it was like something over like a million packs just sitting on. Something we don't all know.
All right, let's go for the next one.
So yeah, we got absolute PR maximization.
My
Captain.
favorite. Love them.
It reminds me, it's kind of like giving like the old Spoderman memes, like a Spoderman version of the Absolute bottle. I love that. Captain by Rockdew. We got Molestar, Rockdew, and Yfair. These guys are actually just barely touching, like just barely below 1100. They have 0.35 PR to spare, so way to min-max that, guys. Molestar is actual GOAT status. I think everybody knows Molestar. Coming off a really hot season last year, 5-3 in the 1 seed, over 60%. What else we got? We got Rockdew coming back for another season.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I'm really excited for this roster, especially like Rocked You. Like, I haven't really played with him, but like, I did like he did play on my roster in the THL draft series, like way back when. So
Right, yeah.
And Molestar is okay, I guess.
Something like that. Molestar is the type that's like comfortable being on stream. We'll just say that.
Yeah. Warrior on stream? Let me do it. Let's hold my beer. We're good.
The
what was that?
mole
What was
man.
that jab about?
All right,
Um,
let's rip to the next one.
yeah. So we got Dola Corporate, uh, captained by 2-star Mako with Ron Mexico in the 1, 2-star Mako in the 2, and Dragon Rider in the 3. Another solid roster. Like this, I feel like this is like undervalued PR, but we all know who all 3 of them are. Ron Mexico, you've seen him. 2-star Mako, Dragon Rider, you've seen her like around as well. I think these are all. This is like another all-star veteran lineup that I don't think people should be sleeping on.
This is like probably this.
Unless you want to get slapped by the 8 hands of
Yeah, you
death
don't
or
want
something
that.
like that.
This is speaking of 8 hands though. Or sorry, not 8 hands. Speaking of MPA, this is definitely contesting them for the PR value roster. This team is like
Yeah.
pretty cheap, sitting at 961 for who they have. So
Yep.
pretty sweet, pretty solid.
2-star Mako, basically, or Mako for short, he tanked his PR there a couple years ago, or a couple seasons ago. Took a step back, and now he popped back into a 3-man, 3-person. So.
Oh, so he took the Maple Leaf strat, eh?
Yes. Yeah.
He tanked for Ron.
Yeah.
Ron and Dragon Rider.
Ron is Nylander, and then yeah,
Dragon Rider's Matthews. That's awesome.
I should say Ron's Matthews because Ron rocks a mustache, so that'll do her.
True, very true. The Austin Matthews of THL.
Exactly. But yeah, strong team. Went with the Dola Corp, so good name. All right, next one. We're coming down to the third last of the 15.
Yeah, now we got the other Defias team. This is captained by Wild9 as usual. We got Not Bamity at the 1 seed, placeholder at 2nd, and the Real Lure at 3rd. Coming in at 1067, one of the more expensive PR teams, but they're looking very good. They spent their PR effectively, I would say. Bamity's up there. I've seen Bamity in like a bunch of the other formats. I believe he didn't play last season. Doesn't look like it, no. But still, I'm anticipating a lot from this team.
Yeah.
They look solid. They look very, very deep.
With Wild9, by the looks of things, not playing but captaining this time around, and whoever does their logos is, I'm trying to remember who it was because Wild9 told me once upon a time. I think she's been doing their logos for a while. So
yeah, honestly, we were talking about that before. We need to know because Defias always brings like the sickest logos.
Yeah.
Last season when they won, it was really the Real Lure does our logos.
There we go. Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
So, pardon me. Good
I
thing Wild
believe.
Lads in chat.
Yeah. Thanks, Wild.
All right. So now you get to see why we have Defy Us and then Defy Us. We can't get around that. So, all right. Second last one.
We got uh, another Dola team, Dola Union, captained by Heat Heat Shock, with Heat Shock in the 1 seed, World 8 in the 2, and the Town Drunk in the 3. Yeah,
Welcome back, my
two.
boy, the Town Drunk.
Ooh, I'm not aware of this one.
He's used to do. He actually taught me how to do the stream and content. So, yeah. So
The
welcome
Cool.
OG.
back.
Very awesome.
As you can see, he's number 2 because he's a shit for the donations. But yeah, no, he's stepped away for a while, like you said in chat there, and with Heat Shock and World 8, team should
Yeah,
be.
2 really solid players,
Yeah,
honestly, on that roster.
Yeah, Heat Shock is correct. So same thing with World. Like honestly, this is a very, very deep roster. This is looking like honestly like a top tier roster. Now that I'm looking at it a little more.
the part of the union. So that's what happens. Yep. All right, last one. Last but not least.
Last we got Hero Power, captained by the GOAT himself, Bill Snyder. We got Platino at the 1 seed, Bill at the 2nd, and Inky Cyan Frog on the 3rd seed. If I'm not mistaken, no one played Hero last season, so I don't have any neat little stats to share. Um, I played a lot with Bill, though. He's a great player, great person. He's going to captain the team well, and he's definitely going to offer a lot of insight for them. So anytime you get to play with Bill is a good time. So this
Yep.
team's going to be solid. I know it just based off of that. Well, not to downplay Platino and Ninky. Platino's a great player too. I know that.
Yeah, same with Platino.
Oh,
Yeah,
was I saying it wrong that whole time? I'm so sorry.
Nah, I
it's
mean,
fine. I even got the PR wrong. So the PR is 1,027. 1,027. That's what it is. So
Yes, they're definitely not 127 PR. Um, that is
rigged.
the ultimate value steal.
that's a negative 120.
Yeah,
I call that rigged.
the entire roster has been tanking since the start of the league to get this team together, so that's why they all joined now. They've been hard at work.
That's right. So
Chat, snip this quickly before so we can expose this fraudulent advertising of PR.
it's all good. It'll all work out in the on the website itself, so it's fine. So all right, that
Who you
concludes
calling
our.
127 PR?
That's right. Maybe that's what their team should be.
Ooh.
127. So yeah, technically the lowest you can go is 150, but they're below that, so fine. We're good. We're fine. All right, so this is the end of the hero. We're gonna do the Wheel of Doom after we announce all the teams because that's what everybody's here for. So we're gonna move on to Legacy. Let's do
All right.
Legacy.
Let me pull this one up. So the first one we got is Los Justin Hermanos. I'm gonna assume it's a Spanish pronunciation. So with Always Just in Time in the 1, Pokemon 661 in the 2, Skirt Reynolds in the 3, Hudak in the 4, and Roofski in the 5. With Always Just in Time captaining. Very solid roster right off the bat. Like, especially with like Skirt Reynolds in the 3. I still remember like playing him when I was like in the 5. He's really gotten better. And you got Justin and Pokemon 661. Like honestly, you can't really ask for a much better roster than this. So expect strong performance from these guys.
Yep. All Justins. All right. Ready for the next one? We got 20 teams to rock and roll for this one, so.
Yeah, so we got coming up next, Anaconda's Preferred Meal, another APM team. Coming from captained by Bone Masher. We got Lotus Knight at the first seed, Ronnie Mexico at the second, Glacier third, Brushy Tuna fourth, and Inky Cyan Frog at the fifth. Another really deep team. We got our buddy Lotus uh, coming back here, and Ron and Tuna. Like, team is looking great. I don't have any stats in front of me for the last season, unfortunately, but actually, I think I can pull up some records here. Yeah, we had Ron coming in at a 4-2 finish and Brushy with 4-4 last season. Let's see if I can find any more real quick. But overall, it's a team of vets. I believe Inky's new, and Glacier as well.
Yeah, I think Glacier's been in THL a while ago, but the name sounds really familiar. So
it's been a minute, yeah. But honestly, looks like a solid roster.
yeah.
I like it. I like this logo a lot too.
Yeah, the logo caught my attention. I knew Bone Masher kind of gave me a little tip that there's going to be a little funny in there, and that's one of the 5 funnies.
Yeah, that reminds me of like the little the newspaper comics
Yeah.
back in the day, the literal funnies.
Yep.
Newspaper comics in 2024.
We're bringing it back for anybody, for any of the younger folks listening. Newspapers were a newsprint that was actually on paper. It was pretty wild times.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Those are the days.
Yep.
Now I feel old.
Sorry
about that. All right, let's go on to the next one. Hopefully you guys get
All
your
right.
protection, because here it comes.
So we got standard THL Degenerates, the ever so familiar team, captained by Dr. Bomb D, with Memnarch in the 1 seed, Lil Nenko in the 2, Electric Sheep City in the 3, Dr. Bomb D himself, and Doc McButt in the 5.
Good old.
And
go ahead.
yeah. Like this is also another stacked roster. I think Doc McBuck is he? Are they new?
Lil Nenko and Doc McButt took a break from Hearthstone for a bit, but they've been in and out of THL for like Lil Nenko. I know plays a lot of battlegrounds, but now got the hook by either the Doc or the other Doc McButt. But yeah, both have been in the THL and done very well. So
Gotta ask for what his PhD is in. Honestly, now.
what's PhD? Oh, it's PhD.
No, what his PhD is in now.
Yeah, there's no.
My guess is like a surgeon of some type.
Could be.
Perhaps PBL.
It'd be Dr. Proctologist would probably be too long of a name, but in Hearthstone, but
Yeah, that might not fit.
No. But anyway. Solid team. E-Sheep was rocking it. And as somebody noted in chat there with Doc in the Dr. Bombed in the 4, that's going to be a rough go for people in the 4 seed, theoretically. So
it is a very deep lineup, honestly.
So
very.
Let's rock and roll to the other team.
Yeah. Another APM team for me. We got Anomaly Perplexed Me, captained by Epicat. We got Caleb EM at the first, Bill Snyder at second, Neverland third, You Kitten Me fourth, and Monkey. We're taking the perplexion even further. We got the question marks on the health, the stats, all of that. Push. I love the flavor of this name and all that. It's great. Make sure that we pronounce this one right every time that we come across them, folks. You gotta present their name as a question. But yeah, another really deep roster. You never land in the 3rd seed. You guys are in trouble. Like, have fun with that.
Same with
17.
you kitten me in the 4.
I know, right? That's what they're gonna be saying when they queue up against them. It's just like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. But yeah, looking good.
Glad
Like
I'm a
you,
5 seed.
right? Like you can kind of like when you're looking at 4th seeds and like you've got players like Kitten Me and Bomb MD and Hudak, Tuna, like it's just like damn, like tough times for any of their opponents coming up.
Yep. Tuna's, tuna. But we're fine. All right, let's go to the next one.
So we got Strictly Business, captained by Jer Green, with LF Potter in the 1 seed, Hunter in the 2, Jer Green in the 3, Oak Sob 3333 in the 4, and Sprinkle in the 5. So,
New to THL, there's a reason why it's 970 plus. Is the couple people didn't register just yet, so we didn't have the full on PR. But they,
is that why some of the names are highlighted and stuff?
yeah, that's on our
Got it.
spreadsheet. So, but yeah, for the viewers, we had a couple of individuals, but being new to THL, it's could be a little bit overwhelming trying to figure out where's what and who's where. So, but should be good.
Sprinkle in the 5 seed is interesting.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, it's the same Sprinkle as far as my understanding is their training. So welcome to the THL.
That is very spooky. I agree with Geranium there.
All right, so let's rip to the next one.
Yeah, we got the 8-handed Death Chop, captained by Judo Chop himself there. We got the Chewy and Amazing Goo as the 1st and 2nd seeds. They play together. We're going to see them on the pro rosters as well. So synergy? Question mark.
Yep.
Classy 3rd, Kira 4th, Lieutenant Cavalry as. Oops, did I jump again?
Oh, I did.
You did.
This text is so small. I'm sorry. We got 3rd seed. We got Multinex, we got Chair 42 in 4th, and Lunarski in the 5th seed. Looking very solid as well. I mean, Amazing is amazing, but I believe he's like a top 100 player at the moment. He was earlier. He's got some really cool cooks. If you keep up with him on his socials and standard, Chewy as well. Team's looking good to me. I like it a lot. I like the take on the logo.
Yeah.
Biggest brass knuckle I've ever seen. It's reminding me of Elden Ring. Those cursed little dudes.
Yeah, like like you'll already have value when you have Chewy on your team. Let's be honest with ourselves.
Mm.
Like, not to undermine the other players, but like he was just a really good player when he's not tilted.
He's never tilted. Let's talk about.
Yeah, the
He's allowed to tilt on this team.
little
He's not
sticker
captain.
that we
He can
made.
tilt.
The sticker we made tells you otherwise.
All of the frustration gets let out on this team, and then he comes to his pro team with a clear headspace. We're good. We're good.
Yeah, Chewy just said in the chat when he's tilted, he's got extra power, so that makes sense. So,
Rude.
all right, on to the next one.
So we got do a barrel roll. Captained
so hard when
by
I saw
Kira.
this.
I love that.
Yo Daddy in the 1, a small white boy in the 2, Class C in the 3, Kira in the 4, LT Cavalry in the 5. So I guess they'll just do a barrel roll throughout the entire season.
Go barrel roll.
Throw a barrel roll. The but yeah, this roster is also like looking pretty solid with Yo Daddy and in there. Like it's like all of the rosters we've seen have at least 1 to 2 solid players that can hold down the fort and are very consistent. And Yo Daddy is also one of those players who will be able to like generate points to keep this team afloat. I don't know how the others will do, but I'm looking forward to seeing their performance.
All White Boy did well last season, if I'm remembering correctly. Cure as well. I think this team looks solid. They've got some value in their later seeds for sure, and they got a really strong first. I wouldn't sleep on this team, or they'll barrel roll over in your ass. But yeah,
You'll just become a statistic afterwards. Yep.
yeah, you're gonna be a blip in space left behind. Two out of them are returning for a championship team. Thanks, Invictus. Yeah, that's pretty massive.
That's Kira.
Just side note.
All right. Next one.
Yeah, next up we got Big W Esports, captained by L-Bomb25. Got Turtle at the first seed, L-Bomb themselves at the second, Disagreement third, Ring 13 on the fourth, and Zgurt on fifth. This is a solid team. I would not sleep on them. I can personally speak for Ring, at least. I've played with them in the past, and they produce. They put up some dubs for the team, so love to see that. Turtle and L-Bomb solid too. I'm a big fan of this. There's something just charming about it. I just like the hand drawn aspect and all that. But these team, yeah, I like it a lot. Turtles are indeed sleepy little boys. Cannot deny that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next one.
So we got Lethally Blind, captained by Livdera. Athena in the 1, Goose in the 2, Ironic in the 3, Livdera in the 4, Thailand Nifi in the 5. Shout out to Livdera for like making sure that people who are legally blind or have no vision at all are able to play in this league. This is coming from someone who is also legally blind myself. So like I don't, but yeah, Lethally Blind has been in the scene for a little bit. I believe this is like their 3rd season,
Third or
and
fourth.
they're all
Yeah.
and they're continuing to get better and better. Like I just think Livdera is gonna continue to get better as a captain.
Yes.
They have a cracked roster. Their team is very solid. Like if you do not respect this team, you will be sorry. That's all I have to say.
Yeah,
That is
they're really
all.
good.
They are insane, and they don't. Some of their players aren't even running it back for this season. And like Athlon, for example, was an insane player. Ty is a great player as well. We mentioned in Wild. So again, do not sleep on this team.
And it could be our like Geranium mentions in chat, but I haven't checked to see what their email / BattleNet ID, if it's the same Goose that's popped in and out of THL over the years. So if it is, then they are a very, very strong player. So
Goose is loose.
the Goose is loose for sure.
Yep.
All right. Next one.
Yeah, we got Golden Wisps bringing it to the for Legacy now. Captained by Mick, who is also their first seed. We got Ilzar on the second, Lupin on third, and Sanity fourth. And LVR, is it Lever? Probably not Lever. I can imagine they're not leaving too many games with their team. But yeah, no, this team, I've seen Lupin around. I've seen Insanity around. Insanity's a very strong player. I can attest to that for sure. And this team is their PR isn't quite calculated fully. I believe we're just short Lupin,
But 900 PR only. This is the as of currently, like until that's adjusted, this is the lowest PR team. And yeah, just again with such a low PR, do not sleep on this because like Lupin, like you got players like Mick, Lupin, Ilzar, Insanity, like even LVR. I'm not familiar with LVR, but like I'm sure this is a very solid, deep team.
Well, kind of Geranium put it in chat, so they misspelled MPV, maybe.
Oh,
joking. Just LVR. They can Mick can fill us in on who LVR is. So if they
Yeah.
scooped them up along the way, that's great. So okay,
what's the battle cry, by the way?
yeah.
I forgot to mention that last time.
There's
A1, so logo.
Okay. All right, next one.
The Ceaseless Expanse ate our team name. That's tragic.
I
Wait,
hate it when that happens.
it's I'll make sure to do a burial. So it's captained by Nomad Farmer with Critical in the 1, Hearthstone Dragon in the 2, Dragon Rider in the 3, Nomad Farmer in the 4, and Mythology in the 5. How about that? A dragon and a dragon rider.
Synergy.
Wink, wink.
Yep.
Perf-
3 very
Uh,
experienced THLers with 2 new ones.
That looks like a future duos team. Make it happen, folks.
Yes, please.
So Nomad Farmer update, and that should be a 1797 PR instead of 588 and 49. So yeah, there's some mistakes on here, but they'll all get fixed on the THL website when the season starts.
Yep.
So
At least their captain's on top of things here.
yeah, that's right. Just appreciate it there, Nomad.
Yeah, Critical went hard last season. That is very true.
Yeah.
What do we got next?
The next one is oldie but goodie.
The Stubbs, the most flavorful team on this list, I would say. Captained by Osmonaut. We got Ramiad in the first seed. MPV, finally mentioned here, the second seed. Epic Mingo, not to be confused with Epic Mango, in the third seed. Being Rachel fourth, and Osmonaut themselves in the fifth seed. Got a lot of veteran players coming back here. We got like Ramiad
They're
MPV.
scary.
Yeah.
They're really scary. I don't want them in my conference.
Like Oz in a fifth seed is yeah. But yeah, no. Ramiad is also an extremely skilled player, very deserving of the first seed there. I've been swept at least once by them, I believe. And yeah, you can also probably catch some sweet content from being racial as the team progresses.
Yeah, I think Epic Mingo and Osmonaut have been teammates for quite some time. It's like Osmonaut can let us know how long. I'm pretty sure it's, gosh, I'm going to say years, 5 years maybe, more. So, but yeah. Let's go with the next one.
Okay, for this next one, we got Hero Power, captained by Platino. Platino in the 1, Shazard in the 2, Cornito in the 3, Titor in the 4, and Panda Eyes in the 5.
Yep.
These are some. This is a roster that I haven't really. I'm not too familiar with, other than the fact that I have captained the pro team with Latino in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna assume that they're gonna be the one kind of leading the charge in this roster.
Yeah, I can definitely vouch for Platino, a good player for sure.
I think this is an all South American team, but question mark?
We can always ask.
I know
That's cool.
Cornito.
If so,
Latino.
that is cool.
Yeah.
I kind of got that vibe from Cornito.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Their 5 seed last season was a little bit sporadic, but it worked out. Found a couple, stable player. It happens every once in a while. So, but yeah.
Yeah, it's another team getting a lot of value out of their PR. They still got they're only coming in just below what, like just below 1400.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
all right. Next one.
next we got F2L White, captained by Rebob himself, and also going to be coming in at the first seed. Second we got Why the Hunter. Third we have Copa. Lynn in fourth and Proby1 in fifth. Very,
Lynn.
very well-rounded team.
Lynn and
What were
4.
you gonna say?
What?
Yeah, yeah. This is what I'm talking about. It's like you
Come
got
on,
teams
Lynn.
like this. Yeah, you got like Lynn in fourth seed. It's just like, damn, that's just intimidating to like see that on like on a week-to-week basis, right? Copa, Rebob, Hunter. I'm like, man, team's looking juiced. But we can honestly always expect that from like F2L. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, FTL is like always really solid. Like
Yeah.
in any THL series you see them in.
yeah, they're always competitive. Not to downplay it, but it's just like it's a great team.
Yeah.
And Rebob coaches so well. I mean, he's been around so long. He knows what he wants for team composition, and obviously math plays into this. But yeah. So, all right, next one.
So we got E.T. Cthulhu, uh, captained by Trito. Yes, I gave him his baby back with Genji in the 1, Trito in the 2, Nedkek in the 3, Ivan Nilos in the 4, and wait, who is this guy? Eternal in the 5? Someone's trying to impersonate me.
Yeah.
No,
Nope.
no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That is
Who's the noob 5 seed guy?
Yeah. I hope they've got their new player decks ready.
That's right.
I know, right? No, but serious talk. I'm glad Cheeto kind of took the roster I had and kind of expanded it, made it better. We didn't have like the greatest of seasons last time, so like having Genji, like
Yeah.
dude's back.
Genji's back.
Genji's
Trito's
back.
back. Yep. So
Cheeto's back, and like this is gonna
Ned's a very good
be
player
a
as
roster
well.
that I'm looking forward to playing, like just as a player and not as a captain.
If I'm remembering correctly, Ned was actually one of the first players playing Sonya Rogue in Standard before that got taken out back. I remember actually in the ET Discord, they were theory crafting that for quite a while, and about like 2 or 3 weeks later, it became meta.
wow.
And they were just like completely dead set on how good this deck. And it was funny because at the time it was just like, oh my god, I'm playing quote unquote, I'm playing this Sonya deck, and I'm just going crazy with what's his name, the 4 drop Grifta. He's like, man, Grifta's really good with Sonya, and we're all just like, oh yeah, it is cool. And he was like climbing up to like top 500, top 200, whatever. I think it was 100, but yeah, you can thank them for that deck.
I'm glad he kept glad he kept my updated logo. We love our octopus
Yeah, the ET logos
monsters
are
with big
awesome.
eyeballs.
All right. Next one. This one is up for review.
Yo, we got the 7 Mile spanking machine. Wow, that sounds painful.
Should be.
It's like both from the name, but the roster too. We got like Empole first, Harmless Dog second, Neems third, Super Center fourth, and Mako fifth. You're gonna be taking a lot of spankings from this team this season. I'll tell you
I
that
mean,
for
why
free.
can't it be the 8-handed spanking machine? I don't get it. Like, we literally have a card with 8 hands.
This is it's to create the dialogue. This is what it is. They need to like I don't know. I'm sure. Either way, I like it. SpongeBob funny.
Mako must have lost his flavor for warping the fast food restaurants in his area. So if anybody remembered, he kind of did a few McDonald's and Wendy's and Arby's kind of spin-offs for his teams lately. But this one's
I mean, it's technically food. They're fish.
yeah.
But,
There you have it. Okay, next one.
We got Defias, captained by your one and only Wild Nine, with nice Jewish Al in the one, Pot Washer in the two, LL Cool Ray, not to be confused with Cool J, in the three, uh, Grumpy Ninja in the four, and Walkerman in the five. Leave it to Wild Nine to make us another solid roster. Like those of you who are in the 5 seed who may end up facing Walkerman, depending on where you are, look out. Uh, they're really good, as well as like Owl and Pot Washer.
that team looks sick.
Yep. And it looks like Wild Nine is not on the team again, so coaching. That's good. And with
They're still going to bring a lot of value to the table, I'm sure.
oh yeah, NGO.
He
top
still
of the list.
does.
Heck yeah. So all right. Where are we at? So we're at the third last team in Legacy.
Yeah, running it back, Dad Legend, captained by Yellow Dart. We got Halo Halo in the first seed, King Viking in the second, Pescatarian third, Yellow Dart themselves in the fourth, and Hoster in the fifth seed. Gotta love the name. Full team of dads? Question mark. Are we totally on brand with this?
Used to
Why
be.
not?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure King Viking is still in university right now. But yeah.
Okay, maybe put a pin in that for now, then focus on the studies. But otherwise, I love it. Yeah, this team's looking good as well. Pescatarian in the third seed is spicy.
Even Dart
That
in
is
fourth is terrible. I mean, weird. At
surprising.
least he's not in the 5 seed, so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just like value, right? It's
Uh-huh.
just deep. Yeah.
All right. New team. Funny logo.
All right. So we got Nebula Nomads, with Santiago in the one, Tiki in the two, Noob in the three, Strats in the four, and Gone 2000 in the five, captained by Azulinas.
Yep. Or Lena for short. That's Marty's better half. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I mean, Strats is in the 4 seed, ready to, I guess, break out the cheese strats.
Yep.
Oh, I just noticed that. Wow. Yeah. Blackshot is funny.
So this team was one of the teams that had a bunch of free agents. So these are all free agents that got mixed up into a team that agreed to play. So.
And that is nothing to shake a stick at either. That doesn't mean anything as far as the quality.
Yeah,
This
they can
team is
put up a
very
fight.
deep. Oh no, yeah, like this
100%.
team is deep.
Yep.
We've seen plenty of teams. Well, since the free agent implementation, we've seen plenty of teams like make playoffs and be quite competitive. So we're gonna take a shot every time we say this, but do not sleep on Nebula Nomads.
So
My catchphrase last week was "shout out to so and so." This week it's "do not sleep."
Do not sleep. Yeah,
We're
no
not
sleeping.
sleeping.
Yeah, there's a song out there somewhere. If you Google it, it'll be there. So.
I agree. It is a really cute logo. I like that. Shout out to you guys.
All right.
Oh, I just said it. God.
You're on brand. You're on brand, bro.
I did it to myself. I pulled it out.
All right. Last but not least, is Marty's team. So this is another AI generated logo with all the team names, the player names, I should say, along with Hearthstone and the Great Dark Beyond. And they came up with this skull-ish guy. Just don't know if he's getting warm from the flame or whatever, but it's yeah. Anyway,
He's up to something in there.
yep.
He's definitely a Hearthstone themed as long as you don't ask Jesse Alexander lately. But yeah, he's very cool looking. Marty B on the top seed as expected. Insane player in like every single format that he plays. Well, we all know that. We got Droopy Talon in the second and third seeds. Good old Bong Water in the fourth. Chibs rounding out the fifth. Was this a free agent team?
It was.
Did you say? Okay, yeah. Hence the low PR and
Definitely, it looks
whatnot.
like a free agent team.
Yeah. It does look solid. Droopy's I've seen in ET earlier on the Wild team, I believe.
Yep.
But yeah, it looks good. Marty's gonna be sharing some wisdom. I can tell. So either way, don't sleep on team to be named soon.
And no matter what your parents say, don't drink the bong water. So
No, worst mistake you can ever make.
yeah.
Please.
Okay, so that wraps up our Legacy slideshow. So we're going to move on to Pro. Legacy, we're going to do the Wheel of Doom shortly after we announce all the teams. So stay
Yep.
tuned for that. Cool.
Or
Pro.
or don't and be turned into a tiny fin, a Murloc tiny fin,
There you
a
go.
cute little Murloc,
All right, so we get
or Snoke Flipper Penguin.
wrong button. There we go. So you go, Eternal.
All right. So we got Ada's litter with Grey Dog in the 1, Aetherian in the 2, 8 in the 3, Genji in the 4, Root in the 5, with Ada Grade. I am gonna butcher that. I swear.
Ada Grade, I think is what is. I think what her name is. I believe Ada Grade. So
Like I said, linguistics suck.
yeah, it's all right. Ada Grade.
But I'm looking forward to seeing Genji play. That's for sure. And Grey Dog, I'm glad is still on the pro. Like I think those two players are we are really solid in their own right. So I think they're going to be part of the reason why this team succeeds, in my opinion.
Yeah, as Justin and Chewy are mentioning in chat, Genji looking pretty spooky in the fourth seed. That's gonna be a theme. I'm not gonna give too many spoilers, but the fourth seed in Pro is just something else. We'll see. We've got some.
Yeah, it's stacked. It's really stacked.
We definitely have some reveals. So I think
Keep
Genji's gonna have to fight for his life. Well, they're all gonna be fighting hard in that seed.
Yep. So, all right, next one. If I can remember which button it is.
Yeah, next up we got probably the
There we
top team in the division. Washed up, captained by our man Chewy. We got Maxi Bon in the first seed. He knows what he's doing. We got Amazing Goo in second, Devalian in third, Fresh Master Bunk in fourth, and some pleb in fifth that we don't need to talk about. But yeah, the sauce is in the top four. Honestly, like Maxi Goo, we talked about how cracked these guys are. Like top 100, Maxi's like a top 1 player. Valiant,
top 1 player.
Yeah, he's top 1. I would say something like that.
He's a
no
singular
matter,
top guy. So
yeah. Wild standard, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Devalian is entering his second season of pro, and having a pretty good season last time. And we're expecting definitely improvement there. He's a great player in Wild as well. So this team is deep, looking good. I don't want to be too biased, all jokes aside, but I do think this is an excellent team. We have everybody running it back from last year, except for Maxi Bond, which is a new addition, so can't really complain about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like
Synergy, but
yeah, something
synergy.
like that.
it's like, do we really want you know, the champion of Hearthstone on our team? We'll take a team
Yeah.
vote. So
The social pressure not to bring a
yeah.
meme list.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
What do you mean I can't bring my Reno, like, what, my Reno Rogue list in Standard, Maxi? Come on.
Oh my. All right, let's go to the next one.
So we got Staff of the Five Dubs, captained by your shaman enthusiast Copa, with Paul in the 1, Pace in the 2, Stingy in the 3, Melbomb in the 4, and Copa in the 5.
This team's sick.
Very.
Pace and
I'm
Stinzy have been
down for
cooking
it.
some really good lists lately. If you keep up with them online, they've been really putting out some content.
Yeah.
And I always love Copa's graphics because he changes it with all the frogs in the staff
Oh!
itself. So
It is different.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. I love the attention to detail. Thanks, Copa.
All right. Next one.
We got the opportunistic pro players, captained by the Doc, Dr. Bomb D. We got Envision in the first seed. We got Pilot in second. Tito Santana coming in the third seed. Blue Devil fourth. And Zangster in the fifth seed. This is a solid roster as well. Envision has strong season. If I'm remembering this player correctly, they were coming off a pretty strong season.
Mm-hmm.
Zangster about even as well. Let's see, actually, because I do have the stats for this now. But yeah, or do I? I do not. A few of these players are actually. I think some of these players actually did not play pro last season.
Blue Devil, I don't remember, but Zangster, I know they filled in, if not started the new season with OPP. So
Yeah, Zangster's been here for quite a while. Blue Devil, that's what I was thinking was new, but welcome.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll fit in quite nicely. And yeah, Envision did have a near undefeated season. That was definitely it.
Yeah.
I thought I remembered that. But yeah, good team, good captain.
Yep.
I'm down with OPP.
You know me. Okay. Next one.
All right. So we have the Hearthstone Queens with Lynn in the 1, Dragon Rider in the 2, Jagatari in the 3, Being Rachel in the 4, Alkaline Cat in the 5, with Dragon Rider, I guess, serving as the queen, the captain queen.
So talk to your captains if you're disgusted being in the in the ones in the 1 seed position. But I'm sure it might have been just the way the captains set up their lineup. So yeah,
It usually is.
yeah.
I mean, Dragon Rider is a really smart Hearthstone player. You usually will never like put someone in the 1 seed unless you're really confident in their abilities to keep up with
Right.
them. Or you wanna, have, your higher seeded players kinda get you early points in the lower seed, so then you can set up for a better season long term.
So you just be glad you're not in the fourth seed, Lynn. That is the true.
Yeah.
That is the true challenge right there.
Yeah. 'Cause it seems like a lot of the teams put their higher seeded players technically, that would be on paper, in the lower seed, so then they can get some early points on the board.
There you go, Lynn. Get some points for your group. Doesn't matter who it is, because if you get them to 0, that means they can't beat you. So
Yep. Of course,
Yeah.
I never played pro, so, I don't know how people go about the strategy. That would just be my speculation. So
They're okay. Just use Maxi as free points. He's just a kid.
Yep.
Like stealing PR from a baby. For legal reasons, that was a joke. Please don't kick me off the team.
You heard it here, folks. Go out and steal some candy from babies. So
that's
All right.
mean.
Okie dokie. Yeah, we got 3-seed University coming in next, captained by Epic Cat, and they're going to be taking the 1st seed as well. Tab at 2nd, Skirt Reynolds at 3rd. And remember when we were talking about the stacked 4th seeds? Yeah, so there's this person named Neverland here, or something like that. And you kidding me? In the 5th seed, like that was my reaction to that. You kidding me? Like this team is something else.
I'm sad Jeff Spine isn't in this. It would be so flavorful. He loves his 3 seed.
Right?
Yeah, I'd love the artistic application there with them trying to wrap the 3-seed Punch Out University. It's awesome. So, way to go.
Yeah, it seems like a cool place to study. You know, you got camels and Peter Pan and Buddha and whatnot roaming around.
Maybe
So,
I should have went there for my master's degree.
There you go.
right, we messed up.
I
We
hope
really dropped the ball.
Good thing my professor is not watching this.
But they should be.
They will be.
One day.
Somebody will clip this and send it to your professor. So
I dare
Okay.
them.
All right, let's go to the next one.
So we got Lethally Blind, but this time in the pro area, with Livdera captaining, Livdera in the 1, Athena in the 2, Athlon in the 3, Lunar Echoes in the 4, and Silent Nefi in the 5.
My goat.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Their
Well,
second
Lunar Echoes is
season.
gonna
Yeah.
be in for some fun times in the 4 seed.
Maybe that's the theme. Fun times in the 4 seeds.
Maybe.
There we go.
If by fun you mean uninteractive Hearthstone, sure. Because there's just gonna be people chongling each other. That is that division. I don't know.
Fun time in the 4 seed. We can make a song. Maybe not. Oh yeah. Next pro team.
Yeah, we got Cheesemongers United, captained by Nop Amity. We got Elif Potter in the 1st seed, Pyrolama 2nd, Bamity themselves 3rd. Surprise, surprise, cracked 4th seed. We got Mr. Mamnark and Random Dude in the 5th. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't joking at the start. I just glanced at this, and we're not done. We're by no means done with this. Like, you 4th seed folks are just, yeah, I commend you.
You hold on to your armrests if you got them.
You even got yeah, like you even got a certain GM in there. Like, not gonna name names, but you know.
There's a couple good Hearthstone players here, I think. I think most people could agree on that.
Yep.
But this is stacked.
Yeah, and Geranium just pointed out something that I kind of knew, but yeah, Wild 9 is not in this lineup. Usually he's at the 1 seed, so LF Potter is taking his place. So it looks like Wild 9 is taking a season off, possibly. So
Seems like it.
that's all good.
We all need it.
Mm-hmm.
Can't carry every season.
Hard carry
Yeah.
every season. They did did well last season, I believe. Like
Yeah.
3rd or 4th. But
They were up there.
yeah.
Let's see, actually, pulling it up right now. Yeah, 5-2 for the squad last season. Wild 9 going crazy, 6-1.
Yeah.
Their 4th seed went 5-1. That screams 4th seed, right?
What?
Like everybody was above 500. Like this team's cracked. 130 points last season. So look out.
All right, next one.
So next one we got Hero Power. Captained by Platino. Um, mm, vegetarian, vegetarian mom
Yep.
mm,
Just
in
think of
the one, Latino in the two, Goner in the three, Barbie Loco in the four, and Samael in the five.
some new names on there. Goner,
Yeah, like
Harvey Loco,
some new
and
names and
Samael or
yeah, some
Samael.
veterans. Yeah,
But
Herbie, buckle up, pal.
that's right.
have fun.
Welcome to the league.
ELHF.
Let's go. Speaking of welcome to League F2L.
Yeah, so this is a brand new team. We have 5 brand new players, so I'm going to introduce them to everybody. We got this individual named Rebobson captaining. We have Dabs at. Okay, I'm not doing that anymore. Seems actually insane as well. Like what do we got here? Sorry, Dabs at their first seed went 6-2 last season. Yo Daddy, I believe, didn't play pro last season, but that doesn't matter. We know how good Yo Daddy is. That sounds funny to say like that, but NJ Finn is running it back with F2L.
Said it as designed. But anyway, go.
Yeah. Itachi and Rebobson rounding out the lineup. Like, whoa.
Yep.
Even their like the whole team, like from start to finish, is just different. Like this is what we're talking about. Itachi 4th seed, Rebob 5th seed. Like, how is
You
it
don't
that
expect that.
no, like how could you? Like I like the first I don't I'm not 100% sure about Itachi's ladder history, but the first 3 players of their team are all like top 100 players,
Mm-hmm.
which is kind of crazy.
Yep. With Marty B being in the 3 seed.
Yeah.
That's
I wouldn't want to be there.
yeah.
Nah.
I'm very happy to be in 5th seed. I'm just here for the ride. I'm sitting here like looking out the window and yeah, I'm cozy.
Just chilling. Vibing, as the cool kids say. So all right, second last team. We should probably breeze by them because they're only the champions of last
Well,
season.
third to last team.
Yep.
You skipped.
But no,
Yeah,
we're on it.
Rushy Tuna is next.
Yep.
Rushy Tuna, captained by Ron Mexico, with Ron Mexico himself in the one. For sure, for Shirasha in the two. I'm sorry, I butchered that. Sunkyu in the three, McMantra face in the four, and Heat Shock in the five. Very stacked lineup, full of very good players, especially Sunkyu and McMantra face. Really looking forward to seeing how they'll perform as well. So
Good old F. Sriracha. And sitting in the old lonely spot in the 4 seed is just slap happy McBanter face. Just, why do I
It's
gotta be here?
just a couple of the best players of all time in the last 2 seeds. Who cares?
right.
It's just silly.
So we consider this a jab to the ego.
Ron relegated an empty player to the 4 seed. What a guy. Ron doesn't see the value in you, McManter. So, and you got F.
From
Sriracha
Ron.
going crazy last season, which Ron wants to make sure he stays on top and puts him above F. Sriracha. So
Hmm.
there's your captain, folks.
Yeah, 2 players who had 7 wins. Nothing to shake a stick at.
I'm gonna make sure they know where their place is. You 2 seed, you 4 seed. So it's funny.
We're right on time, Ron.
I love you, Ron. You know that, baby. So, yeah, I know. Relax. Just breathe.
It's
Breathe in, Ron. Breathe in. Breathe the good air in.
it's been the recurring meme this show. It's like the hellish bottom 2 seeds.
Oh, my. Well, congratulations on the win there last season, Ron. Will they repeat?
Yeah,
That's the big question. Chances are high.
yeah.
Definitely good shot at it.
Congrats, goats.
Yeah.
I'd like to see a repeat, even though I'm playing against you. Forget I said that. I didn't say that.
There you go.
Anywho,
Next one. Second last one.
yeah, we got E.T. Yogg-Saron, captain by Trito, as mentioned before, coming back with the team. Trito at first, Super Sen second, Lucero third. We got Hearthstone Dragon at fourth, and Ramia at fifth. How could that have happened? Um, great looking team, great looking team. Again, we're talking about how Eternal passed it back to Trito, and so we already know that they're in good hands there. Got some great players. We have a foundation for a great team here overall.
Mm-hmm. And Ramia did kind of sub in for a game or two last season, and they came in clutch for us. Lucero also serves as the only returning member from last roster. So, yeah, like, we- and with Trito kind of heading things, like, they're in good hands. I'm not worried.
Yeah, Lucero had a good season too, honestly. Like all things considered, like the team went 2-4, but like going 3-3 on a below 500 record is still respectable, very very respectable. So bring in some play this year. I think the team's definitely on the come up. They're looking solid.
Okay. And now to ring in the last team
All right,
for
we've
Pro
got we've got Interstellar, uh, s-
Strategists.
strategist.
I spelt
Damn
it wrong
it,
on our
shoot.
sheet, but it's right on our
Strat-
screen, so that's good.
so they're captained by Lena with Dagda in the 1, Curtis in the 2, Ring 13 in the 3, Walkerman in the 4, and Judo Chop in the 5.
Mm-hmm.
Have fun, Judo. I mean, I know you like to challenge yourself, but 5 seeds looking really strong.
Eat Shocker, Ramia, Rebob, Neef, Copa.
Like you have to go through. He has to go through a gauntlet.
Please do not embarrass me while eating again this season. That's all I ask.
Yep. He'll
That's all I ask. I beg of you.
he'll he'll just eat his food and play backwards at the desk. There you go.
No.
I'm giving him ideas, so it will be streamed. But it's all good. But yeah, another free agent collection. So that's nice to see. Good to see Lena become a captain for second team, and good little design of the logo too. So should be good.
That's cool.
Yeah. All right. And with the Pro Series only having one conference, this is going to be your teams, minus the new team that got put in there, the Interstellar Strategists. So I'll put them in there right now. So those of you that
Good team.
have screenshot abilities, don't do it yet. You can do it now. Beep, beep. There you go. So there is your pink conference. It's gonna be a rough one. I try to make
Yep,
it. I try
very
to make it a
rough.
black conference, Ron, but it's it's hard stuck at pink. So okay, now we're into the bottom end of our reveals, which is going to be duo. So click on the duos tab. And anybody who's new to THL with the duo series, I'm not going to do a very good job here, but it is basically,
It's a co-op.
yeah, it's a co-op. That's right. So it's players versus players, just 2 players on per team, and they have to sign in typically to the THL voice chat, and then they co-op. One player pilots, the other gets to bitch and complain, and they go up against the other team and do the same thing. So it's easy for
I
us
mean,
casters to enjoy the show, because we can kind of slide in there and listen to how they love the plays, or how they love how their cards are displayed. So
yeah,
it's fun.
you guys, like if you guys want to be a little more familiar, if you need like a visual look, you can always just go to like the first few weeks of last season and like watch the gameplay and see how it's done for those like visual viewers.
Yep. So it is. I should mention this that Wild, Pro, and Duo series are all open deck lists. So that's the beauty of that format itself. So should be fun. Last year's champions are hopefully returning, but you're going to get to see shortly. So let's rock and roll with the first one.
Yeah, we got Life of Dog first up with Sriracha and Neverland. Very scary duo right there, obviously. And I like the logo.
I do too, especially the
The,
raft
We
in the
like
middle
them.
of it.
We like
the,
dogs.
the 4 to 24 months is like the hardest part, but you know, it pays off. Definitely only doggos, yes.
Yep.
Nothing else. Wait, I just put my glasses on. There's a dinosaur.
Yeah, it's a raptor. And no, Geranium has only got 21, so if it turns to 24, cool. If not, we apologize for the other 3 teams.
Mm-hmm.
We suck. So, all right, next one. This one's an oldie but goodie.
Yes, make sure you concede your match, please, with Lel Nunco in the and Agent PWE. PWE. Always good to have him.
I've never loved and hated a card so much simultaneously as Puzzle Master Khadgar. He's
I
literally
like him.
he's thrown at no, I love him, but he's thrown like 2, maybe 3 matches in THL for me. I love when
I
I'm
think
staring at
yeah.
lethal and he just decides to draw cards.
I remember casting a match with Dank's dad, and he was talking about how much he hated this card because it never really like helps him out. And then like when the one match we casted, like one of the players didn't even need the Khadgar.
Yeah.
Like they just won without the weapon being helpful or useless.
Well, did you guys read the see the font on it? It's changed. It's Khadgar.
Yeah,
So
it's a little different.
yeah.
I think, ironically enough, the first game that I threw with Khadgar was versus Dankestad. So, yeah, memories.
Oh,
I see. So
Good times,
you unleashed his hate.
perhaps. No, he threw my game. Khadgar threw my game. Maybe it wasn't Dankestad, but I don't know.
All right, let's
I was in Mexico, it's blurry.
Things were hazy.
Yeah.
All right, next one.
We got Scorpius the Titan Killer with Amazing Goo and Judo Chop. I love this logo. This is really, really sick. Like some of these AI logos that we've been seeing are like very, very cool.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm looking at an Ouroboros.
Kind of, yeah, honestly. Cool design. But yeah, 2 great players. Seems like a fun duo. One gets to play while the other one eats, so it works.
Yep. Hold my
I'm gonna keep saying it.
hold my wings instead of hold my beard or something. Yeah.
No, it's not. I got corrected. It was ribs. I forgot. It was
Ribs.
ribs.
Okay. It's even
Mm,
worse. I mean, better. Sorry.
I love ribs.
So,
I can excuse that. How could you sit there and not eat the ribs? Like ribs, Hearthstone.
all right. Next one. We're going to rip through these real quick. So,
Got it. So we got the Burnt Outs with Marty B and Azulinas.
yeah. The partnered program of the Burnouts, they did pretty well last season in duos. Neat design. Next one.
Next we got Pilot Program with Pilot 712 and Tito Santana. Another good pair. Yeah. I mean, I like the logo, bringing the Pokemon representation.
Yep.
Love it.
Yeah, running it back again. So, all right. And next one is very cool indeed.
Very. Unless you like Hearthstone intervention meetings with Dr. Bomb and Fractious Gaming. I don't know. Do you like having intervention meetings about Hearthstone?
With a bunch of cats while I'm sitting on the throne.
I
I
can't
know
remember
Hat
the
would
last
like
time.
that. I know
I
Hat would
cannot.
like that.
Yeah. As a cat owner, like you cannot poop in privacy with.
No.
Yeah. So
No. Especially if you have 4 cats, then, that's a show. So,
I hope
did one of
Hat's
them just like
watching
take
this.
an actual
He'd be
photo?
really happy to see a bunch of cats on there.
I don't even think they Googled this. Like I think someone just took a
yeah, it was
picture.
actual. Yeah.
Nice quads. Anyway, next up,
All right. Next one.
we got a gargantuan duo. We got Copa and Hustle coming up, bringing it back. They played together last season.
They did.
Hustle's been toning down the THL play lately. I think he only played duos last season, if I'm not mistaken. But I love these guys. Two good players. Yeah, not much else to say.
No.
They've got experience going into the beta season of duos, so that's definitely valuable.
Yeah, and Hustle being a former caster of streams, good to see he's still partnered up with Copa, locked in. So good pals. So okay, next one.
All right. The next one we got Kisan Busi
Yeah.
with
Be careful pronouncing that one.
Don't say it too fast, but still. Anyway.
Super center and placeholder as the duo of choice.
Yes.
What is this look?
I'm trying to figure it out myself, but it's very cute. So it's a cat in some kind of beer holder. So,
oh my god.
Yeah.
Efficient carrier.
Yep. Maybe it's a placeholder. Like placeholder is the team player name. So there you go.
That implies that this is not an actual duos team. It's just Super Center.
Yeah. So, and anybody that's from Finland, if that's an actual beer or a 12-pack, please let us know in chat. We could probably Google it, but I don't have the.
Finland mentioned it looks like it looks like it might be actually being written in Finnish.
There you go.
I don't know. It's a little bit blurry. I can't quite tell. I think that's got to be a top 5 logo though, regardless.
Yep. OLUI, I think it is anyway. All right, next one.
Next up, we got Hollow Purple, and this is going to be brought to us by Classy and Arrow 10. I think this is a new duo, if I'm not mistaken. Or am I mistaken?
Yes, I think it's a new duo. I think it's just older experienced THLs players.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah, looking solid. I like this logo. It's funny.
This is probably one of the few times that this card's going to see representation in THL, so we're glad to see it in logo form at least.
Yep. Okay. Now, next one. This one made me laugh. So, there we go.
Yeah, they're Batman with Chair 42 and Hastor.
Yeah. So some of these
What
are
team's that from?
ow. Some of these are Marty generated images, so I think this is one of them. So he's the Batman. So the actual Batman. So yeah. And kind of ruined it in the other I think it was Pro. But here we go with the other duos format.
Yeah, dual barrel roll. That's hard to say, kind of. But yeah, we got Kuro and Small White Boy rolling into duos. With excellent logo as usual. I'm always going to comment on the logo. I feel like it's important. But yeah, looks good.
Upside down DK.
Yeah, wait, what? Okay, come on, guys.
All good. All right. Next one.
I'm going bananas over that logo.
Yeah, we got Pot and Kettle with Nutcrack and Pot Washer.
So
Well,
it's
I guess
pot.
that's one half the equation that's solved.
Wait, no, I'm very confused actually. Is Ned the pot? Because pot washer is
I
the
guess.
washer. So, damn.
I guess.
We need answers, chat.
Well, Keck comes in for something, doesn't it? Maybe?
Yeah,
No.
Keckle. Yeah, Keckle.
Keckle. There we go. We'll say that. All right. Next one. Classic Heat Shock.
Yeah, coming up, we got shape. Make sure you scream the last part. Yeah, Heat Shock and Eplicate. Bring in the cubed gorilla logo in space. Excellent. That is a shape for sure.
Yep.
Cannot deny that.
Heat Shock and his crew back in the day for Pro Series and a few others, they always had Shed Apes, and they had a bunch of other team names that emphasize the word ape. So,
Love it. Keeping the brand alive.
yep. Anybody remember that in chat? You can post it. Educate everybody. All right, next one.
Next one we got Cannibals with Silent Rage and Haunter.
And this is a Marty B generated image. So, don't know if it's AI. I don't think it's AI. Just more of a image that he found online. So,
Just some kiwis eating kiwis, you know.
mm-hmm. Too funny.
I love it. I'd be scared to beat these guys too hard, the cannibals.
Yep.
My goodness. I wouldn't want those guys adding me after the game.
And hopefully
Yeah,
I
next
get the
up.
most updated one. But yeah, there you go.
We got Death Hunters with Chewie and Lin. Yeah, 2 seasoned players. Very competitive, good players, and excellent logo. I like the colors on that one a lot.
Me too.
So is it Death Knight and Demon Hunter or Death Knight and Hunter?
It looks like Hunter, I would say, based on the woman in the artwork. She seems to like be giving Sylvanas-y hunterish vibes.
Hunter and DK confirmed.
Hunter and DK, yeah, we got it. Cool.
Partners in crime. So champions of last duo's alpha there. So congrats.
Yeah, congrats, guys. Show them how it's done again.
I got you, Chewy. I got you.
Goats. How could we ever forget the first?
All right.
So the next one is Cheesemongers United with Pyrolama and Not Vanity. Very solid duo, just on paper.
Pyrolama.
Yep.
All right. And I think Wild 9 was partnered up with Pyro last season. I could be wrong, though. Yeah.
Not a bad replacement.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So yeah, we got a couple of space pirates coming in next with my curse and LL Courbe.
Love the logo.
These go hard.
Hmm.
Honestly, like I love I say this after putting in like the most cursed wild logo, but like I love these nice logos. They look great. Appreciate it.
Did you whip this one together there, my curse? You can answer in chat whenever.
This looks like someone actually made this logo.
Yeah.
This does not look like AI. Well, I could be wrong. I shouldn't say that so confidently, but
We'll figure it out. Yeah, bone masher, no wheel. We're almost there, buddy. We're almost there.
where wheel?
We're wheeling to the end. So.
Oh,
Yep.
it was AI. That's okay too.
All right.
So the next one we have is Staring at Bros Volume 2 with Al and Always Just in Time.
Yeah.
Very solid duo, actually. Like, two very strong players that they're gonna crush it.
Am I just? Are we just like? Are we to read this at take it as face value? We're just like staring at bros.
Yeah, we're just staring at bros. That's all. Just staring
That's
at
fair.
bros. So
I can get behind that.
It is duos after all.
volume 2. So
It's a couple of nice bros to stare at.
yeah. Let's rip to the next one. We're on our third last one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good question. That's the name. I wasn't just affirming you. You didn't even ask a question. But yeah, good question. We got Sick Lad, Hearthstone, and Maxi. I wonder what the question was. Is there lore? I need to know.
Could be. That's
I
a good
wonder who-
question.
I also I'm
What is
curious
this
who's going to
question?
be playing and who's going to be backseating this team.
And no, we don't get the. I didn't get that there, Little Ninko, but the scaring the hose reference. So this is staring at bros. That makes more sense now. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I completely missed that. Sorry.
It's
It's an
okay.
album.
I
Okay.
didn't get it either.
So we just got to Google it. Those are interested in scaring the hose. Yeah, cool.
Oh, I've always heard of like the scaring the hose like meme. I thought that Earl Sweatshirt was like the poster boy of that, but that's coming from a huge Earl Sweatshirt fan, so I didn't realize it was actually an album. That's funny. I'm gonna look into that after this.
There you go. All right, second last one. If Ron's
We
still in
got a
chat.
hybrid of Ron Tuna and Brushy Mexico. With
Just to the point.
Mexico. Brushy Tuna.
Yep, it's accurate. That's
It might as well.
I can't read Ron's over. Is he overreacting in THL? Is that what it is, or over? I can't remember what it says. Where are we? Yeah, well, doesn't matter.
Oh, it's a Danny Brown and JPEG Mafia collab album. I love me some Danny Brown. He's pretty sick.
Ron's overall record in THL. That's what's in the font on the bench on this particular graphic. So there we go.
Sweet. We're both Patrick, yeah.
All right, and the last one.
But not least, we've got Praveen with Caleb EM and Tiki.
The bros hooking up again. No name. I think what were they last season? Don't think they picked their name or their pitcher, and I think Marty just picked it for them. So I think it was Old Block or Block, Bone Block. That's what it was. So that was picked off of Minecraft. So that was their graphic last season. So okay, so all the teams have been revealed, but what has not been revealed is the Wheel of Doom. So we're gonna go back up to Hero. Start from there. And I have my wheel ready to go. Really? Which is right there. We have purple, we have orange, and we have teal. So we're going to do orange first, purple second, teal third, and then keep going until all the teams are taken up. So let's get going here. Who is going to be the first team in Hero for orange? And we'll start with Eternal.
Absolute PR maximization.
All right. Purple conference.
Ooh. You got Defias, not to be confused with Defias.
Just gotta fix that. Done. Teal.
Missing perfect acronyms. You can never miss perfect acronyms.
Marvelous. Now I'm off the board. Look at that. Just gonna resize this real quick. Okay.
This is
Now
count
I
as
get
an
it.
APM
It's
team?
kind of tricky when you have 3 conferences to do all that.
Yep.
Because like the wheel blocking one of them.
What was the question there?
Does this count
No,
as an
like
APM team?
yeah.
Yeah, it's an MPA team, but yeah. I vote opposite. I say put them all in the same division.
Oh,
Oh, Dola Corporate. Welcome to purple.
this one's orange. They're in orange now.
Oh. Ignore me.
The color of the words are key.
Oh my goodness, yes. I was looking I was looking at the purple background and I shut my brain off. Forget about purple. You're in
All
orange.
right, now we're in purple.
Yep.
F2L black.
Okay. Now we're into teal. Wow.
Oh, that was a
wow,
close one.
that was a creepy. Yeah.
Yeah, he handed death punch. Sneaking into teal.
Sneaking into the teal. All right. Remove that. Go back to orange.
Golden wisps in orange.
The golden wisps. Purple.
E.T. Yog Saron.
How dare you? This is rigged.
Good luck, folks.
Teal Conference.
Defias.
Orange Conference.
Has 3 adjoining crewmates.
Ooh. Gotta abbreviate that or otherwise.
Azalea, you can't forget Kingsbane back in the day, and even Quasar today.
Purple.
A paternal milestone.
Teal. You.
Hello, we got a Polderfist Mountain.
I didn't think about it. It should just have been a polar fist ogre. For the iconic 6/7.
Okay. Orange. The last team in orange.
Oh yeah, we got Race of the Beyond. This was actually pretty well split up between the APM teams.
Yeah, it's I thought there was going to be a couple more, but didn't work out that way. So it's good.
One Masher got his wish. The good ending.
Some Poiple.
Gola Union! Welcome to Purple.
Yep. Gola Union
Oh,
going
sorry, I
into
saw
purple.
your thing. I got way too excited for Dolan.
We have a winner. All right. So then
Stop
this.
saying wiener. You're making me think of Donadon.
Oh, okay.
I'm hungry.
I was just about to say that myself. So yeah.
Mm.
Slightly hungry at this moment. All right. So Teal Conference. Not sure which one's going to win it, but here we
I
are.
like how you spun the wheel.
Yep. Got to make it official.
Yep.
Oh my
For
God.
formality.
Oh, finally selected.
Hero power.
I hit my hero
Surprise.
power and it went slow. So, booyah. Okay. Let me fix the alignment here. And before anybody takes a screenshot. Cool. There we go. Remove that. Get rid of this. Move that here. Do that there. And away we go. Now you can take your screening. Cool. So there is our heroes lined up. Now we bump over to Legacy, in which we have 4 conferences. So I need a quick second to set this up. I want to thank everybody for joining us throughout this whole 2-hour plus reveal. Appreciate your time. Appreciate your humor in the fun that we're having here on stream. So it's now we get to see who is on the list for these groups. We're going to start off with Blue Conference and work over to red, then gold, then silver. Okay. Just got to make sure this is right. And we go. Blue Conference first.
Take it away, Eternal.
Nebula Nomads in the Blue Conference.
My boy, Blue.
8. Red Conference. A, B, C.
We got the standard THL degenerates. Welcome.
Some gold.
It's an unfortunate acronym for them. It is what it is.
Yeah.
We got strictly business.
Strictly business.
Yay.
Silver Conference.
Yeah, the 7 mile spanking machine. Love those guys.
You gotta put emphasis on the spanking machine.
Yeah, the 7 mile spanking machine. I apologize. I had to.
There. I fixed it. Okay. We are on blue.
Golden Wisps.
Red Conference. Joining the STDs. Sticking with the stub.
The stub sauce.
Ano- anomaly flexed me.
There you go. Silver Conference.
The ceaseless. That was tough. The ceaseless expanse 8 our team name.
Just trying to think if there's an acronym in there. So TCEALOTN. No. So cheap up, beep bump. There, I just said the alphabet. Okay. Silver Conference.
And that's a word salad.
It is. Back to Blue Conference.
It sounds like the average Fall Out Boy song title. Like a ton of words.
Bad Legend.
Yellow Dart's not going to be very happy, but
Probably not.
he likes being in Gold Conference. That's his preference. Wow.
Defias? Yeah, it's Defias.
Just barely in the Red Conference. Gold Conference.
Yeah, red or yellow would have been really appealing for
E.T.
television.
Cthulhu.
Silver Conference.
And Hero Power.
Back to blue.
Two-handed death chop.
Red.
Oh, close one. Big dub.
Gold.
F2L white.
Silver.
We gotta stop meeting like this, F2L.
And there's Lethally Blind.
The last one for blue conference.
Mm-hmm. Anaconda's preferred meal. What do they prefer?
No buns.
But they well, only if they're small.
My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun. All right.
Team to be named soon. The Marty team.
Oops. Mix that up.
Tito, we have not done duos yet, but Pro had one division. Wait, did we do duos?
Not yet.
No,
We're doing
not for
it.
the
No.
wheel. Yeah, no, but we
No, not yet.
but the Pro only has one division.
Okay. Gold. Gold. The classic.
Do a barrel.
Do a barrel.
Can't not say that.
All right. And finally for silver, the ceremonial
Could it be?
We Wonder. And there it is. It's official.
Los Yaston Hermanos.
There we go. Okay. Get rid of the wheel there. Shrink up the blue a little bit. So before you do screenshots. There we go, folks. Take your screenies. Cool. So that is your Legacy Series conference set. Now on to the final duos. Wheel of Doom called up here. We're going to have Bronze, Indigo, and Maroon. that. Go to duos. Copy. All right. So we're going to start off with maroon first. Or sorry, bronze first. Just give me a sec. Don't think they're called
Burnt
the
outs.
burnt outs, but maybe they are.
Yeah, that was great.
Okay. Indigo.
Ooh. Hello, purple.
Hello, purple. Maroon.
Eat cheesemongers united.
Back to bronze.
Good question.
Indigo.
Hot and kettle.
There. Pot and keckle. There we go. Maroon.
We got Kissin' Bussy. Let's go.
Oop. Spelled them kiss am bushy. There we go. Back up to bronze. Scaring the hose.
Staring at Pros, Volume 2.
Staring. Indigo.
We got pilot program.
Some maroon.
Hearthstone intervention meeting, which I don't need to attend.
Are you sure?
100%.
Okay. Bronze.
I concede your match.
Okay. I'll make sure to go 0-7.
Thank you.
Oh, look at that.
Duo barrel roll.
Oh, barrel roll.
Your best drunken barrel roll comment. There we go. Maroon.
Go Praveen.
The team they call Praveen. Yeah. Back to bronze. I have a feeling it's going to be Ron Tuna. Oh, it's not.
No, it's Batman. Except the baseball bat and not the actual Marvel comic thing.
Marvel. What?
Plot twist.
The champions.
Next up's Death Hunters and Indigo.
Maroon. There it is.
On Tuna and Brushy, Mexico.
Got the Cannibals. Watch out, Bronze.
Oop. Cannabis is what I was going to write, but I guess it it's a little bit different. Cannibals and
We love
cannabis.
our medical plant-based weed.
There you go.
Love living in Canada.
Life of a dog.
I don't know if it's a dog or life of dog, but I guess we'll find out.
It could just be plural, like life of dogs.
Could be. Yeah, you're right.
So true, Invictus. I'll bet it's been a while since all these folks have been in Bronze. And we got Shape.
Oh. Ron Tuna and Brushy Mexico are facing up against Heat Shock and Gang.
That's going to be a fun matchup. I mean, a fun conference.
A gargantuan duo.
Oh, what? Oh, that was so close. A couple of space pirates.
Hello.
I was actually wondering if it would say it was a tie. That was a really close one.
Yeah, that was like just barely made it. Not going to spoil it for the folks there, but
Nah.
guess they're going to have to. But we got them.
Scorpius, the Titan Killer.
Oh.
Or I really should just say the Ouroboros.
Yeah. Still thinking about that logo. That was a good one.
Okay. Those of you that like the screenshot, you can do it. Not right now, but right now. You can do it right now. And one, and two, and screenshot. Perfect. And now we're back to square one. Okay. So, I'm going to go through this real quick. So, we'll start off with duo series. 2 teams. Eternal, you could start. What 2 teams are strong there?
So from what I can tell, it looks like uh Ron Tuna and Brushy Mexico and What else? And you know what? I'm gonna go with Judo Chop and Amazing Goo.
That's a good one.
Impermanence, what you got?
Mm. I'm gonna stick with the reigning champs, the Death Hunters.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree. I think Ron Tuna and Brushy Mexico are going to give him a fight.
I'm going to go with a good question in Life of Dog to see how those two teams rip out. So,
Life of Dog is another one that I was really heavily considering.
yeah.
Looks good.
All right. Now we go to Pro. Pick your top 3 out of that group. Impermanence, you can start.
Mm,
Yeah, sure. What do we got here? I'm gonna try not to be biased and say my own team. Let's see. Brushy Tuna is very stacked. Hard not to go there. Hold on, there's too many stacked teams. This is so hard.
Just think of the 4 seed.
Oh yeah, that's how we gotta judge it. You're so right. You're so right. Gosh,
right.
gosh. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give it to F2L, I think. It's just a safe gamble. F2L and I'll give it to Brushy.
Yeah, I'm with him on this one. F2L and Brushy, like they're both really like stacked rosters.
Oh, Geranium, anybody that I mention, those are the people that we're not supposed to sleep on. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw Washed Up in there, and wow, yeah, I can't discount Brushy Tuna there. So and F2L. So those 3 teams for
Yeah, Washed Up is also really good.
yeah.
Like,
You got to throw Maxi
Yeah.
in there, and I could say Impermanence's teams since he can't or is reluctant to. We'll say.
I praised them enough.
There you go. All right. Legacy team, name your top 21 teams. Joking. Top 3 teams out of that group.
Good thing we've been keeping track.
I know. There's only 20 teams, so if we did 21, we'd be messed.
Got us. All right.
Got him.
Legacy.
so I guess for me it would be F2L White. Um, let's see, F2L White. Uh, Anaconda's preferred meal. I don't think you can really discount that one, like with their roster. And one last one, it would be uh, the Stubs.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm
Perfect.
thinking standard THL degens and possibly Anaconda's preferred meal myself.
Got another one to throw in there?
A third?
Yep.
Oh, we're doing 3. Oh. Uh, you can't go wrong with F2L.
Okay. I got the Los Justin Hermanos. My Spanish is bad because I live in Canada. I got to brush up on it. Anaconda's preferred meal, and I'll go with. Where's my last one? Defias. Defias looks pretty strong. So. Okay, Hero. Top 3 out of those ones? Eternal or Impermanence?
Yeah, I think definitely missing perfect acronyms looks very good. Very, very promising there. And I'm going to give it to Dole Union. I feel like there's something coming from the Town Drunk's return.
So I'm gonna go with the 2 Dola teams and FTL Black.
Okay, I'm going to go with missing perfect acronyms. And where's my other one? Where'd it go? Yeah, the AP Mountain. I think that's where I'm going to stick at, right there. All right, the last one for Hero. Pick your top 25 teams.
You mean last one is Wild?
Yeah, top two, and then we'll.
I think APM is like definitely a safe pick. Again, that team is insane.
Yeah.
That team is just disgusting.
Yeah.
APM and let's see. I think Staff. I think it's Staff's time. Yeah, Staff and APM for me, I'm thinking.
Yeah. I'm with APM as well. And I'm gonna go with Marty's team for this one.
Yeah, clean.
All right. I'm going to go with Anxious Pucking Mess and Marty's team. Yep. So don't want to discount the clowns, but you know.
Can't sleep on the clowns.
So that wraps up our session. So want to thank everybody for sticking around for the 2.5 hours that we just kind of pushed this content out. I really want to thank Eternal and Impermanence for their help for this week. It's been a long time coming. I'm excited for what happens for the season. Just a heads up as well. Season starts tomorrow, Monday. Even though it's in certain provinces, it's a Remembrance Day for us. So we want to thank all our veterans and that stuff that are taking part in the ceremonies that are happening across the world. So, and also we're going to be trying something for the content itself from streaming standpoint. I'm going to try and do a wheel to pick the specific teams in a series. So legacy series, I'll pick the 2 teams and then I'll contact the captains and then they can choose which player wants to be on stream. So they don't necessarily have to be on stream, but we're going to try a fun way to do this as opposed to my previous ones, which pretty much DMing every person in THL to see if they want to be on stream, or if you want to play on stream, you just mention it in our streams channel there, or in the THL Discord, and we'd be happy to throw you on there. So our typical nights are Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All usually are on the 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Time slots. So you just let me know which one you want to be in, and we'll be happy to put you on there. So still looking for casters for the nights. So if anybody that's interested in that, you can hit me up as well. So, but any final words there, Eternal, before we let everybody go?
Thank you for having me on. This was really fun to do. Seeing all the teams, seeing all the rosters, being able to break down them detail by detail. I'm really looking forward to seeing how the season unfolds and also how wrong we probably all were.
Yeah. Impermanence.
Yeah, this. Sorry about that. Yeah, this really flew by. Thanks everybody for sitting through this with us. I had a great time. Special thanks to Saku. There's a lot of work that he puts into this behind the scenes. I'm sure everybody's aware, but you know, shout outs to Saku, man. Thank you very much for that. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to the season. I play a lot of Wild, mainly myself. My division's looking very competitive and fun. Can't wait for that. There's a lot of deep teams, a lot of new teams, and happy to see the growth. Happy to see Wild sticking around, and I'm happy to see all the new faces. So, yeah, get in here. have fun on your first season, everybody. It's a great time, and like Saku says, like consider getting on stream. It's fun. Yeah.
No pressure. Doesn't matter what seed you're in, whether you're your 4th seed or the 1 seed or the 5 seed or the 3 seed, whichever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, take it from me. There was a time when I was like the only one on stream.
You and Geranium. So, but yeah, any new players want to jump in, just let us know. Happy to put you on there. So, enjoy the season, everybody. Good luck to all the teams, and yeah, we'll be chatting soon. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.
Have a great night.
Later.
That went well.
Yeah, that was fun.